I know I lost fucking 4 health on a double pogo, but like the first one was just like I was just in a bad position. The second one I was like, fuck it, I already took damage, but I should have just fucking tried to break the safety instead. They probably still would have been alive. Whatever. Annoying. You just yeah, it's the final boss. You just wait till she teleports onto the platform you can actually go to. Like, right. Because if you run around after all the fucking time, she just, she hits you with attacks that you can't see because she's off screen. Like, not fully off screen, but she's further off the screen. And so it's a fucking pain in the ass. There's just so much shit happening. It's just like, you don't really get time to heal, ever. I mean, you do, but like, it's just like, you have to hope that her attacks are done, or at least they're in a pattern that you can fucking work with. Usually you can find out based on like some of the attacks after the first attack goes off of it, because there's like the light beam attacks that she does like a circle around her light beams. Those are 3 attacks. The little swords that come out of her, like in a circle, those are 2 attacks. So you can kind of like figure it out based on like if one of those goes, you know the pattern, or you can kind of guess the pattern in some of the other ones. So you gotta worry about that, and then you gotta worry about that beam of light that comes across the fucking screen every single goddamn time. You bitch. Whatever. It doesn't matter. This is one of the easier fights, of course, that we're just whiffing, but the important thing here is that, it doesn't matter. This one doesn't matter. I could, like, be down to fucking 2 health and probably still win the next set of shit. But apparently I'm just gonna keep walking off the fucking platform. I don't... God damn. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there's a few distinct phases. There's that, I mean, there's like different phases within the phases, but I don't really give a shit about those. There's like the main first stage area that I was in. That's a phase that I consider. A couple different spots of that. And then once you do enough damage, and the screen starts filling up like black, like it's starting to fill in slowly, so you gotta quickly kill her ass. Where she rains only just the swords down from the sky, and then you gotta quickly like swipe in, hit her, and then she fucks off somewhere and you can heal for a little bit. And you go up to the platform section I died on. That's like a whole section. Once you do enough damage, she like teleports to the top of the map, to the final area, and then you gotta do a big climb where she just shoots lasers at you the whole time. Then you gotta dodge the lasers coming up, and it's a pain in the ass kind of platforming section. And then you finally get to the section that I failed that you might have seen previously in Ritos' stream, where it's just like 2 platforms at the end and send some orbs at you and fucking teleports away. You might recognize this one as the funny sequel character. So if you can believe it, she doesn't die in this game, if you can believe it. Yeah, those are story bits I just skipped by. There we go, we're not listening to you. I always mute the audio here because I don't like... You know, I'll unmute the audio so you hear what it sounds like. Like, I fucking hate the noise. I like the fight. I hate the character sounds. It is easier to dodge with the sound effects of the attacks coming out, for the most part. Of course, as soon as I say that, I get fucking hit once, but like... This is similar to some of the attacks you might have seen. This is actually similar to the attack that Absolute Radiance does at the end of that last boss fight then. Where the shit comes out and just like tilts itself slightly. It's not exactly the same. Hers is like way more fucking cracked out than the Gorp character I just fought. But yeah, by far the hardest section for me in that Radiance fight is that second section that I did die in just a second ago. So it doesn't surprise me in the slightest. That's where I died. That's usually, like, if I can get past that, I have a fucking much larger chance of winning. God damn it, really? Come on, Dung Defender, don't be like that. Alright. Who knows, maybe I would've won if I would've had my fucking 4 lifeblood masks as opposed to my goddamn 2. And the answer is no. No, I wouldn't have. But, like, I could dream. I could blame it on something else other than my own incompetence. I use magic here in the beginning. It's not like I need the magic, it's just that he spawns in these fucking idiots that fly in the top of the screen, and you kill them and they give you extra magic, so you can usually get back your magic. Your magic does, like, max out, as you can tell in the little corner in the top left there. There's a main one that has, like, your face on it, essentially. And then there's like 3 smaller ones, and they equal the one big one on the right, or on the, it's on the left, but like it's the right of the, like the small ones, I guess. As you can see right here, I just used the one with my face, and now it's going to refill the entirety of the one I just... Damn it. That's the only thing that sucks about this sometimes is like... God damn it, really? Is that because I changed my charms. My charms are not set up in the way I want them to be set up for this particular section. And it's not a huge deal, it just makes this fight go, like, I take a little bit more damage in this fight than I otherwise would. I don't... My dash, my invincibility frames dash doesn't go as far as it otherwise would. Because I don't want to, like... There's no bench, like, immediately right by the entrance of the P5, even though there should be, and I really don't know why there's not. Otherwise I'd have to fucking fall all the way down for it. Just pain in the ass. I'm gonna be using that from now on, even though it doesn't really matter at this point, because, like, this is such an easy fight, who gives a shit, but, like... The fact that I can fucking dream nail the brothers as they come in is pretty nice. Anyway, it looks like I do worse than I normally do, but like I said before, I just rush through these. Like, that's just like brute force, sit there like an idiot and fucking swing away at them, because who cares? You're gonna make it to the area that completely heals you and speeds everything up when you do that. Now granted, I don't purposely like decide, oh, I'm gonna miss a dodge or something, but like in terms of like... I'm much more fucking risky with the blaze when it comes to that. It's because it's like there's actually no risk involved, so who cares? Yeah, hello, Zero. I like that it has... I like the Kickstarter backer thing. I don't know if that's always been an option, but I really like that. I like saying the people's names that actually made it. I'm glad I turned that on. I wonder if some of these people are active in the community. Like, I have to know. I don't actually care, like, enough. I'm not gonna search it up, but, like, I would like to know the passing interest of, like... Fucking goddamn, I knew I was gonna get hit that. The lifebloods aren't... The only time lifeblood really matters, the blue health, is really for the pure vessel fight, which is the character right before the final boss. So the final boss is a moth, which is funny because it's story-wise. There's funny implications for that. The fact that a moth killed all the bugs, but like, with the light of all things, but the fucking the character right before it is quite hearty of a fight, and so not having to waste magic to heal makes that more bearable. Which means I can get to the final fight with more of my magic and less of a worry that I'm gonna fail, which is definitely a real possibility that I fail in that fight right before the fucking main fight. And we immediately got to that, huh? Nice. I like getting through sections quicker than I think I'm gonna get through them. That's cool. Big fan of that. Nice. When fucker's on the ground, it depends. There's like a chance whether or not he's gonna spawn on the ground or spawn in the air when he's done with his head bashing for 5,000 million times. Damn it. You put me in a fucking precarious position there if I put me in a spot where I put myself in the spot, to be fair. So I only have myself to blame, but my death, or not death, my one hit of damage was unavoidable once I put myself in that position. Well, I mean, maybe it was technically avoidable, I don't know, but very difficult to avoid, we'll just say that at least. No fucking way that sniped me from that distance, you fucking lucky bitch. The run-enders, you bluff. The characters that just shoot in random arcs, you have no idea what type of arcs they're shooting in. And when you kill the one, the other one gets pissed off, and shoots way quicker, and moves way quicker. We've been doing a lot better though, so that's nice. Hey, 10 watch streak, thanks Rock. Rock and roll, brother. I forget if I asked, what is your favorite rock band? I feel like it's a question I would have asked already. I definitely thought of it if I didn't ask it. I mean, my favorite band is Green Day, but it's not like, it's more pop punk than rock, but then, like, if we go like more like established what you would think of rock, I guess, we'd probably go with, what would we go with? I mean, obviously AC/DC is fantastic, but that's like kind of baby's first bitch answer. Not that it's bad, it's fantastic, but like just kind of like not, you know, kind of the kiddie pool of knowledge. Yeah, I mean, if we're going hits for hits, Kiss is like pretty fucking high up there, to be honest. Like Kiss has a lot of fucking hits. They're just absolute bangers. Plus, like, the idea of, like, social, like, having to fucking, wear, like, makeup so they can get around, like, bullshit. Prejudice. very compelling. There's gotta be a different fucking rock, like... If we go like hard rock, I mean Marilyn Manson's pretty high up there for me. But it feels weird to... It's definitely not like standard rock. Damn it, they were too high up on the board. How dare you avoid my magic by being too high in the sky, you prick. You should feel bad about what you've done today. I'm taking way more hits than I need to because I'm talking the whole time, but that's fine because this fight's pretty simple. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers? That's a good choice. Yeah, I feel like I might have asked you that because I remember, like, I feel like the immediate thing I would have said afterwards would have been something along the lines of like, man, I wish I saw him in concert before he died. Let's see. Ooh, Foo Fighters is up there for me. Actually, no. Sorry, I started looking at my playlist on my phone for a second. If we're talking like just sheer number of songs, because I guess it's a little unfair because I do. This is actually the Dave Grohl technically playlist, which means I threw in like Nirvana in there too. But even if we take out Nirvana, fucking also to be fair, I also threw in Tenacious D because he's the drummer of Tenacious D on the studio albums at least. But even then, Foo Fighters is still pretty high up there. Offspring, but again, that's more like. What's the most played? The most played songs, what do we got? Recently, did you call them rock? You might. The Funeral Portrait? That's like a band I saw live last year, and they're pretty good, so I got their latest album. It was actually at a Metallica show, too. Speaking of Metallica show, nothing on the list. Although, obviously, Metallica in the middle, or so, but, I mean, if I liked a bit more God... The thing is, I really like Voodoo from God. I'm just looking at, like, these are my most played songs on my phone. It's like, you know, like, fuck, I do really fuck with Voodoo from Godsmack, but, like, I can't, like, and I like 6 or 7 songs from Godsmack, but I think it's enough to be like, yeah, it's my favorite. Yeah, probably if I'm going with rock, we'd probably just go with either Marilyn Manson or what was the previous one I said? Foo Fighters? Yeah, probably like Foo Fighters. I saw Tom Petty live 3 months before he died. Damn. Oh, what was that show like? The hell of a show. I just got back from seeing in Vegas. I saw, you'll probably enjoy this, John Fogerty. I saw him live. Obviously the lead singer of Creedence Clearwater Revival. The Clearwater, sorry, speak for but a moment. Where the fuck am I now? We didn't kill Grim, so we don't have to change charms yet. Fucking damn it, he didn't even hit me. I fucking hit him that time. I jumped into him. You bitch, you're gonna take all my fucking... God damn it. Marmu. Marmu, you little bitch. This pinball... I'm so disappointed in you, Marmu. You've taken so much of my health. I've never done this bad in Marmu. It's because I fucking tried to sit there and do magic instead, and I should have just said fuck it and just hit him. Well, now it doesn't matter that this part of the fight takes a little longer because my dumbass decided to, Fucking no, I didn't mean to use soul, damn it. Who else should I like from like my 80s hair band and shit though? I guess if I count like a Motley Crue. Oh, they sound like shit live. Don't ever go see Motley Crue live. There's no point. Fucking lead singer sucks ass. Like, he does not sing. Not only does he sound bad, which I mean, whatever, right? People are old. You know, shit happens. But like, he sings off tune. Like, he doesn't sing in tune with the other people playing their instruments, like from the band. And it's just like, it's so fucking noticeable. And it, but like, not only does he sound like ass, but it doesn't like. It's hard to sing along to. It's such a fucking idiot. One time in my life, Godsmack was my favorite #1 band. Nice. Because I think like I like 4 or 5 tracks I liked off of that. I forget if the album's called Love, Hate, Sex, Pain, but that's the album that has it on it, along with like the 1 part Saint, 2 part Sinner. I forget if that's the actual name of the song. There's like 4 or 5 songs off that album I really like, and then of course everyone knows the album with fucking Voodoo, as well as I like the song Whatever off that album. And Bad Religion, I think the song's called. Specifically, that song was on a PS2 game I played growing up called ATV Quad Tower Racing 2. And they had one Godsmack song just out of nowhere. And, you know, my ass was all about that. Like, sure, why not? You know, introduce me to music I otherwise wouldn't hear in my funny little games that I play. Why am I healing? Who gives a shit? Just fucking kill this guy. Sorry. I went on so much autopilot that I, like, actually started to, like, circle back around to half-ass trying to play it legitimately. It's like, what am I doing? With no life? What the fuck? Like, just shoot him. We're not supposed to. Yeah, exactly. See? Like, we get this done a lot faster. It doesn't matter. Like, even if I wouldn't heal those 2 health, like, I would have still had well over half my health. I seen Motley Crue live. Well, I'm sorry that you had to experience that. When I saw them with Joan Jett, Poison, and Def Leppard. And so the overall show was great. And honestly, in terms of, like, the, what do you call it? The fucking, like, the visual aspects, like, they put into the, like, the show that Motley Crue did, it, like, looked cool as fuck. It's just a shame that the lead singer can't do it for shit. Okay, we are also still not at Grimm, so we are currently going to continue the fight. This will be my last attempt at this tonight. We're gonna call it after we either win this or fail this. I'll probably be back at this tomorrow, like later in. I got nothing else to do in this game except just fucking farm this shit over and over until I win. And the more I play this back to back, like days-wise, I'm gonna be in a better position where I'm not gonna lose my groove, you know. He says as he fucking takes every piece of damage available ever. But again, to be fair, we're on autopilot right now, and we shall stay on autopilot until the point at which we need to not be on autopilot, which will be about Soul Tyrant. That's about when we can't be on autopilot anymore. Just walk into it. Yep. That time I literally I looked over at chat for some dumbass reason in the middle of trying to jump and swing, and I fucking jumped too high and hit him, which is not chat's fault at all, but that is my own fault for like looking away mid-fight while putting myself in active danger. Just a fucking complete idiotic move. We saw Motley Crue during the same tour then. Oh, nice. Saw them up in fucking you cocksucker. I saw them up in Seattle. Fun times of living in Washington State. Hooray! And Godsmack because Prince of Persia warrior within game. Wait, what? That's cool. I didn't know Prince of Persia had, like, a god. They had a... Wait, it's a character or, like, they had a song? Yeah, get the fuck back on the ceiling, asshole. Alright. My health back. Let's go. You little fucking freak. Yeah, we gotta push it back. Made the I Stand Alone song for the game. I don't know. What's the other song I like for them? It's something different? Although it is a little weird. I do have a small gripe with the song Something Different. Something wrong, something right, something missing, I think is fine, or I think it's later. Definitely something wrong, something right, and then whatever. Something black, something light, something different, which is weird because it's like you either go something dark, something light, or you go something black, something white. You don't go something like something black, something light. It doesn't really make sense. Doing it like that. So that's always bothered me in the song, but I do like how the song sounds, and otherwise I like the song quite a bit. One of those like random pull. It's not a rock song, but like there's a song called "Cooler Than Me." You might have heard it if you played GTA 5. Mike, I want to say Posner or something. He says instead of saying shades, he says shayshes. It's like you got design the shayshes to hide your face, and it fucking bothers the shit out of me. Also, I've been making a shitload of references. I'm just gonna throw in like fucking like 3 of them now, and I'll do like more later. But that's at least. I'd be remiss to not use one of my main like commands that I have on my channel when I'm talking about music randomly. So I'll try to use that as like a. I'll just throw in like fucking like 6 of them later because I've definitely talked about a bunch of tracks. You know what, we'll just do a full 10 later, I guess, when the stream ends. Let's do that. When everyone fucking, you know, when I raid out or something, then we'll just go back in like 10 minutes later and be like, alright, here we go. Because I'm definitely not going to count all of them. Anyway, we're at Grim, which means after we fight this after we kill this asshole, we swap our charm out. One of our charms, at least. Ooh, he didn't go for the top section. I thought he would. He's definitely going top section now. Whoops. That probably was not enough to get him to that section again, but it's going to be enough when I hit him 1 or 2 more times, I think. Now that might have actually been enough to fucking take his ass to the same thing again this time. Ooh, no. Probably 1 more hit. Oh, never mind. We're just at the he dies phase. Cool, cool. I'll take that. Yeah. And now we change our charm. The thing is, we don't even need to, like, I'm confident enough where we wouldn't have to change the charm, but this is literally just, it makes everything go quicker. I do lose the sharp shadow, which I guess causes mild issues at times, but it hopefully means I don't get hit as much on the Watcher Knights. Gives me a little bit more leeway in the fucking jellyfish. And mainly, I don't have to, like, slide takes less time, which is nice. Not by a lot, but enough to where it was worth swapping the charm. It's quicker to swap the charm and then swap it back than it is to fucking fight slide the way I've been fighting him. Like, in terms of fighting him with my normal loadout. The funny slide, not the Cooper, not the raccoon man who does funny thieving and who has a hot fox lady that chases him because she's part of the police or something. I completely fucking threw this in a spectacular way in terms of like keeping my fucking blood masks. My life blood masks. And there goes the last one. Hooray! Yeah, I kinda had a feeling that was gonna happen. Well, hopefully we can get all our shit back here. Nope, sure can't. That was called Making Mistakes. Psychic Room was my favorite series, Live One was my first plat. Nice. Hell yeah. I didn't play it growing up, but I totally should have. Jack and Daxter was my series growing up, and I mean, I could tell, like, if I had played Psychic Cooper growing up, I would have fucking... I do love it now, so like I would have loved it even more back then. I would have probably been super invested in the whole Thieves in Time controversy. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, you actually got your fucking attack off, you bitch. Okay, you know, we made mistakes here. Just gonna get our health back. Okay, so next time we hit him, he fucking dies no matter what happens here. Damn it. You fucking stupid asshole. So, I'm fucking up here, but the idea was to, you do a certain move on him that gets you your shit back here, in terms of, like, soul. You can hit him with that dream nail, it's kind of a pain in the ass to pull off sometimes. He's gotta be the right distance away from you. And then also, why would I didn't mean to do that. I fucked that up so much. Yeah. Alright, it's fine. Just lock in. Lock in. We're fine. We're fine. There's no problem. There's no like threat of losing here, so we're fine. There used to be a threat of losing here. This used to be like a really fucking annoying fight, but here we go. Okay, we're mostly good. If I can just do one more event of healing myself, then we're fucking golden. Or sorry, one more good healing, and then if I could do one more yeah, get a little bit closer, and then alright, we're good. Okay. Okay, fucked it up mainly, but I like the fourth game, but a lot of people don't. I do recognize the criticisms of the story of the characters, at least specifically one very specific character that they completely fucked up. I didn't mind the issue, like, I liked the gameplay, I thought the minigames were fine, I thought the concept of, like, going back in time for shit was cool. I mean, the cliffhanger was kind of a fuck you, but they were planning on story DLC, but I feel like, I mean, we're gonna just finish the story anyway. But because, I mean, by the time I actually play the game, it was like 2019 or something, so it's like one of those, like, yeah, I'm not being left in limbo for fucking ever, because I know it's not gonna happen. Fucking goddamn, I am just throwing here right now. Sorry, I usually do much better than this part. It's kind of pathetic how I'm doing at the moment. Not that it matters here, but It does. That was pretty good for the most part. Could have done without the 6-axis control. There's like one particular minigame that really fucking blows because of the 6-axis control. But that's just like, they were working with the gimmick of the console at the time, so like I understand, but it's like, god damn. That's the thing I hate about like some of those really, really early PS3. Like, PS3 dropped that shit like a fucking rock once everyone realized it sucks. Uncharted 1 had that too, with the, like throwing the grenades, but apparently you can turn that off in the settings, which I only found out like a couple years ago or something. So if I ever go back and try to actually play the game again, that's definitely the first thing I'm doing, is turn that shit off. Just because it fucked up if you had like off-brand controllers. Which, I mean, the controllers I have now are on brand, but like I did have a couple off brand like back in the day. They're like cool ones that lit up and shit. Sorry, don't mind me, I was just throwing in the beginning of the fight for no reason. Just getting in a certain distance of this motherfucker without actually getting hit yourself. This is the reason why I use double nail, like lengthening, because otherwise I just find this fight to be tedious as fuck. I've done it, I've done the harder, like I've done this in the Pantheon 3, where I had no charms available for that binding, because that's how I have 4 lifeblood masks. So I've done it without charms, even. And I've done the harder version of this fight, like where he has double health and he does double damage, but at that time I did have charms to be fair, but yeah, otherwise like I feel like this fight just takes fucking ages. It still does kind of take ages, but, you know, at least we get through some of it a little bit quicker. Yeah, you dork. I do like that you physically move his body with the Dream Nail, though. It's very funny. Hello, Hornet. Fuck, I didn't think you were immediately gonna go with the throw. Alright, come on. Lock in. We're not gonna let the funny Shaw lady kill me. Okay, maybe we're gonna let the funny Shaw lady kill me. Okay. We'll get one heal off and then we'll start slashing. Ooh, dash through it. Get flocked, I dash through it, you asshole. Get shit on sequel. Guy trying to be Cloud or Guts. Oh, Sly? Yeah, Sly's a little funny bunny, that guy. Old son of a bitch. I always want to do it this way. I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, I keep wanting to do it the way I used to do it, which was I grabbed the Sharp Shadow first and then I grabbed Grub Song, but if the end bit is just me swapping off of Sharp Shadow, I'd rather put it at the end, I guess. It's a good thing you missed my choke earlier, Rock, because I did make it to not only the last boss, but I was on the last fucking set of like the platforms, like the very last portion of the fight. I just needed to hit the fucker like apparently 10 times, maybe a little bit less. I'm not sure the exact number, but like I only hit it 4. I just like completely fucking through. I had so much health. It was just like I fucking wrecked it entirely. But it's the first time I made it that far, so it's like I guess a choke was inevitable. Why am I so bad at the pogo with it? It's because, again, I'm playing this like super loosey-goosey until we get to a certain boss. Soul Tyrant is the first boss where I am nowhere near as loosey-goosey with my fighting. That's the first boss I actually try to lock in for. I mean, granted, I try not to get hit on some of the other earlier ones to save the Lifeblood Mass just as like a personal challenge, but it's never like in a serious. It's kind of just like still. Still like just chilling around, doing some bullshit. I let him hit me way more than he should have. Especially because this fucking thing comes up every time. Four hits on that section. Usually she teleports if it's like 2 or 3 hits. 4 hits is very fucking rare. At least for what I've seen. But maybe it's just because it takes longer to get to the platform a lot of times. Whereas like that time I was like on point immediately on the platform she randomly teleported to. I'm not falling for it. It's gonna take me too long to get over to you and you're just gonna teleport away anyway. Damn, you're too far away. Maybe next time I'll get you. Will we flawless her? Now that I said it, the answer is gonna be no, but you know. Nope. Dream is dead, and so is No Eyes. It's fine though. That was really well done. And now we deal with the Lord of the Traitors. Flawless, the Traitor Lord. Hooray. That's because I use Sharp Shadow, so I cheese him slightly. I didn't mean to fucking dash into him that much, to be honest. I was hoping to stop it a little bit sooner than I actually did. That was my mistake entirely. Doma doma, doma doma doma. So after this fight is when I have to actually start trying in the fucking Pantheons, which is unfortunate because I do like to breeze through it. The other ones, although they take a little bit longer than I would probably like. Kind of wish the Pantheon was like half the length it actually is. Especially because, like, do we really need fucking... I don't know if we really need fucking Lost Kin and Broken Vessel. We don't need Dung Defender and fucking White Defender. You know, like, we don't need 2 versions of Hornet. Like, we really could just, like, those 3 I just mentioned, right? And Failed Champion versus, like, Failed Knight or whatever. You only need the harder versions of the characters. So honestly, you could just cut out, like... And the other version of Grim. That's like 5 characters you can just cut out of the fucking Pantheon. That would make it way quicker. And it's like the characters you're cutting out are not characters that are keeping you from winning the Pantheon. Like, that's not even the problem. Okay, who's next here? Yeah, it's just all the bullshit ones next. Well. It's a fun one, and then 2 bullshit ones, and then a fun one and a fun one. But I have to do well in the fun one, so that I don't fuck up on the not fun one. Or so that I have more leeway on the not fun one, I guess. Oh, that almost hit me. That would have been a problem. Ooh, you sneaky bitch. Damn you. I like to get the double, like the follow-up attack on that as well if I can, but sometimes... Fuck, damn it. Sorry, I should just stop talking. I was doing better when I was stopped talking. Ooh, almost fucked that one up. Alright, alright. I still talk when it comes to like other things like, oh wow, almost got hit there, or like, there we are, there's a bait, whatever. Those are easy ones to do because it was just reaction of like what I'm already thinking. I don't have to think about. I don't have to conjure up any ideas in my brain. Damn it. I really wish I had more of those masks going into the next section, but at least we have one. Better than having 0. Alright, bring it on, you fucking cocksucking motherfucker, man. Everyone hates you. I want you to know that, Markov. You're not the killer in this Pantheon for me. That's fine. We took one single damage and we did like what, like 5 or 6 fucking swings at his ass. He's gotta be close to half. Like probably, definitely one more juggle and his ass would be to his next. Okay. I knew I was fucking around too much with that. I was like trying to see if I could. I was like testing the waters to see if I could. Damn, I almost fell in the pit there. That would have been Ben. Here we go, and then go for this. We fucked up mildly, which is unfortunate for me. Okay. Really? He's not at his fucking... Dude, that was so much of a juggle of that fucking magic. Okay. At least I'll be able to do like a normal ass heal, I guess.
Mine.
Man, you fucking stupid asshole. Whatever, at least we got him down to half health.
Sorrow.
Suck my asshole, Markov. You suck. Everyone hates you. They talk shit behind your back and to your face. Okay, so we should do fine here. I mean, we're probably gonna get mildly ass kicked here, in the sense that like I still am not great at reading him, nor is anyone really. I mean, there's someone somewhere in the world that's good at reading him, but those are people that are psychopaths that probably have like fucking everything done radiant, no hit fucking versions of this motherfucker. What? Oh, sorry. I was wondering why it wouldn't let me heal, but it's because I used up all my magic to, I had to wait for the refill of the magic. Damn, I didn't jump high enough. Yeah. No, didn't mean to do that. That was a fucking idiotic move. That was the wrong time to fucking dash through, you moron. That was a big mistake. Luckily, we should be fine here. Nope. Sorry, we were gonna be fine, and then I decided to just fucking throw, but that's fine. He's dead now, so I don't have to worry about it. But that was definitely a massive... That was a big-ish mistake. If I didn't do Markoth as well as I did, I would have fucking lost that 100%, which is why it's important to do well in Markoth so that you can fuck up against Zoe to your heart's content. Yeah, right into him, man. Right into him. Good job, 10 out of 10. Sorry, I've played this video game at some point in my life, but you wouldn't be able to tell. Okay. Anyway, we're good to go here. Sorry, this fight does kind of return me a little bit to autopilot once I know, like, once I come out of Zoe in, like, in okay state. If I come out of Zoe with, like, barely any fucking health, then I am actually in panic mode, but in this case I wasn't, because I was like, no, I got this. Alright. Now we're back to actually trying again. We essentially try for 3 fights, and then we kind of chill here unless it's a bad situation, so potentially 4, but then this fight is definitely the... Now we try again and fight. You fucking cocksucker doing the same move back and forth. Back to back. I was about to say, eventually he's going to do a move that I can actually punish. But technically I can punish either of those other 2 moves, but like, I'm not comfortable punishing those. Those are like a lot harder to fucking deal with. Okay, stay in the middle, find out. Ooh, almost got hit there. That would have been bad. Okay, 25% health gone. Hooray, everybody. Oh, I didn't even fucking need to heal here. That's how well I'm doing, he says as he almost ran right into a fucking spike. We're fine. You know, almost running into a spike is not actually running into a spike. I don't know if anyone ever told you that before. Now that is actually running into a spike. But it's fine, we have so much fucking health that we're good. And speaking of people that don't have health though, he's lost half of his. And unlike me, he can't heal. God, if bosses could heal, I'd be so fucking, like... That'd be so frustrating. And now we're back at the full health, and this fucker sure isn't. No, I was too far away. That magic did absolutely nothing. I was too close for that. Stupid me. Anyway, he's down to 25% health. I'll have one more time to heal if I need it. A little bit afterwards here. Probably another hit or two, and he's gonna let me heal. No. Oh, What the fuck? Usually he does like another... Okay, I don't know. Usually he does another thing, and then he just didn't. There's obviously some sort of difference as to why he does or doesn't, but fuck if I know. I guess it doesn't matter. Regardless of how this goes, win or loss, this is the last attempt, because I'm going to sleep after this. So, hopefully it ends in a victory, but we'll see. This time I'll be smart and change my charms before I break this shit. Where the fuck is the other one? Oh. Well, the night boss healing would be illegal. Zero, did Dev tell you about the fact that I fucking whiffed it earlier? I made it to the last platform. Like, I think it was like my third attempt or second attempt on Pantheon 5 for the stream. And I made it, and I had so much health, and I completely whiffed it on the fucking last bit. I tried for the pogo strat, I hit like 4 or 5 times, then just like kept getting hit by the orbs. I did pretty well on the previous run, like the one I sent you. When I was practicing, and it did not go well. It was fucking... You're about 2 or 3 hits away. Maybe a little bit more than that, but... It was quite close. Yeah, we're ready to go here. Let's do it. Alright, lock in. Hopefully we get in. If we don't, then not a big deal, but... I'm proud that we consistently get to this asshole, and honestly, like, for the most part, I feel like we do better against him now than we used to, by a considerable margin, so I'm cool with it. Ooh, he landed on top of me, because I didn't fucking move in time, you bitch. Yeah, alright, we gotta reset here because we're fucking being stupid. Fuck, I didn't think he'd make it in time. Yeah. Ooh. Fuck, I walked into it. Alright, not too shabby. Really bad start, gotta say. Really bad start, really locked in the second part, so that's fine. Like, shockingly bad start at that fight. But it's fine. Well, I mean, if we have the fucking soul, then might as well use it. Sorry, I took a hit doing that, but you know what? I'll take it. We get through this part way fucking quicker now because of that. Oh, how dare you? How dare you send that at me as I'm gonna heal? You bitch. The worst part is when you use the fucking magic and you don't even, like... I mean, the worst part's actually when you get hit, but whatever. Anyway, we're gonna shut up now. Alright. don't get in your head. Do not get in your fucking own head. Alright, you're good. Now this part does suck, so I mean, just kinda, you know, hope for RNG, but, you know. Okay, great start. Big fan of that. Big fucking fan of that. Huge fan of that, actually. If you want to do more than that, I'm fucking happy to have you oblige for that. Okay. She's not fucking dead yet? Oh, you bitch. You bitch. Okay. I know, that was a sketchy heal. I understand that. Okay. Alright. Holy fucking shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, buddy. You got me the first 9, but not number 10. Not gonna happen. Oh my god, and I get to see, I gave the fucking flower to this character, so I get to see the fancy ending of this. I've never even seen the other ending of this. I hope I didn't wake anyone up in my house with this. Keep the flower. I'll reach out in a second. I'm fucking locked into the cussing. I thank you for whoever said the winner thing, though. Pop it. Pop the fucking trophy. I want to see that platinum. I want to see that platinum on my fucking screen. Dev's gonna be so disappointed if he's already asleep that he missed this. Yeah, you're right. I did embrace that void. Yep. That's it. Oh, God. That was great. Man. You know what it was? It was dodging slightly. That's what it was at the end of the day. It was, I went for the dodges first. On the first couple, I focused a little bit more on dodging than just going for the pogo, and that was it.